Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be looking at Crimson Desert Update. The devs put out a diary giving us a plan for attack on how they're going to update the game, what it means for the future of the game, and what we could be seeing going forward. Some pretty cool stuff, so let's take a look. We have first, fellow Grey Mains, it's hard to believe it's been nearly 3 weeks since we first welcomed you to Pywell. Over that time, we've been closely following your adventures, discussions, and feedback while working to make Crimson Desert an even more enjoyable experience for everyone. And I just want to say straight off the bat, they totally have. We have seen so many updates for the game already in the short time. There's been major improvements to story, boss encounters, and the like that have made it so much more enjoyable for so many people. We've especially loved seeing the stories you've been creating across Pywell. And yes, including the many adorable cat screenshots. My favorite part of the game, plus, the dogs that you can have as well. And we also want to give a special shout out to those of your earning your Pywell Legend Trophies achievements, which is crazy. I've seen people talk about 320 hours easy on this game. That's crazy. You have our sincere admiration. Watching everyone's journey unfold since launch has meant a great deal to us, and we're truly grateful for your dedication and support. Quick note, you're going to hear me stumble sometimes when I read. I'm dyslexic, so I'm doing my best. Today, we're here to share a preview of some of the new features and content currently in development, shaped by your feedback, including a variety of content for those looking for more ways to enjoy the game and those who want to further challenge themselves. Our goal is to roll these updates out gradually from April through June. New content and features. We're preparing new challenges so you can continue testing yourself through your journey across Pywell. Boss rematches. So here we go. Right out the gate. The powerful bosses you encountered across Crimson Desert are waiting to challenge you once again. With boss rematches, you'll have the opportunity to face off against any boss again, test how much you've grown, and further refine your combat style through different strategies and approaches. That is really cool. And I can't wait to see what people do with endgame armor and weapons, and after they've done everything, go back and fight an early boss. Reblockading. Peace is fleeting and darkness does not retreat so easily. Enemy remnants are waiting for their chance to reclaim liberated locations, drive out the forces that have seized these locations once more, and continue proving the strength of the Grey Mains. That is fantastic. That is something, like, both of these things are things that I talked about in my last video of things that we want to see come to the game and that were rumors to be coming. They're hitting it right away. Next is difficulty settings. A difficulty settings feature will be added so that everyone from new Grey Mains to the more advanced can enjoy the adventure at the level that suits them best. You'll be able to choose from easy, normal, and hard difficulty. We're also working on new combat-focused content, so stay tuned. All that fantastic. I didn't even care if they didn't give us a new lower difficulty level. I was more looking for people who are Souls-like players that want the hard difficulty levels to be given that option. And it seems like, I don't know where the current game sits. I'm going to guess it's the normal setting. So I'm so stoked for all that. Improvements to character play. New skills for Domain in Unka. We fully understand your feedback about the need for Domain in Unka to have skills comparable to Force Palm and Axiom Force. To address this, both characters will receive new abilities equivalent to those skills. Fantastic, because let's be honest, those characters feel a little one-dimensional, one-note, and I get it. They were obviously added towards the end of development. That's okay. Hide back weapons. That's sweet, because that's basically like, your helm. You don't always want to see things. Addition of new outfits. Again, awesome. The ability to have... Oh, cool. Additionally, certain outfits that can be sold or donated will be updated so that they can be worn. That's cool too. Like, look, it seems like what's happening here is that they're listening to every update and they're just their answer for everything is yes. It's kind of like the Rick and Morty episode. Just everything is a yes. Quality of life improvements and life features. Food storage. We plan to add a new food storage from which you can directly take out ingredients for use in cooking. When preparing meals, you'll be able to use ingredients from both your food storage and your inventory. Fantastic. Wardrobe. A new wardrobe storage will be added so you can store your headgear, armor, gloves, footwear, and cloaks. Amazing. Gatherable storage. A new gatherable storage will be added from which you can directly take out items for use in tempering and crafting. This storage will be able to hold a variety of crafting materials, including insects, stones, ores, and more. Collection storage. A new collection storage will be added, giving you a place to keep quest items tied to your adventures, along with recipes and other items you've collected on your journey. And so I got to stop right there because I want to read all of this. If you ever watch Instagram or TikTok or whatever, that guy that eats food and has the special recipes for fast food places, and he always throws his glasses, I'd be throwing my glasses, which I do have to wear. All of this is going to help us with organizing our storage within game, because right now it's a hodgepodge of just like, you got to go through and you got to go, do I need this? What is this type thing? And so this is amazing. This is the quality of life improvement that I want the most. I care about this the most. I know other people that have logged 150, 200, 300 hours already want the boss refights and the camps to come back, and they want Unka and Domain to be more powerful, and they're all valid. This is my favorite one so far. Pets and mounts. More summonable mounts and new pets will be added. In addition to existing horse track sets, dedicated armor for other mounts is also being planned. That horse track set, so needed. So many other games had it, and it was one of the things that annoyed me the most that this game didn't have it at launch. Systems and graphic improvements, UI improvements. To improve legibility, we'll be adding a minimum font size adjustment option. Since Crimson Desert supports 14 UI languages, fully optimizing these features across all of them will take some time. We plan to introduce it first to help the game more comfortable to play. We also plan to continue improving various UI elements and QL features, including improvements to the map, inventory, housing. That's great for people with accessibility issues. Amazing. Like, improvements to controls, guys. We are carefully reviewing your feedback about controls to provide a better gameplay experience. We plan to add customized options for certain control inputs. We will also expand the range of configurable keys for keyboard and mouse to improve usability. Again, yes. Like, this is just, it's amazing. Improvement to distance, scenery, quality. One of the key features that makes Crimson Desert amazing graphically is the distance in which you can see things. We are working on enhancing the realism of distant backgrounds so you can enjoy Pywell's landscapes in greater depth. Please note that the patch size may be somewhat larger due to improvements to how distant scenery changes and the quality of rendering under different conditions. Take a look at the image below for a preview of how Pywell will look after the update. Yeah, it's crazy. Guys, they're cooking. These devs they deserve all of our praise. And I've got to tell you, I don't know of a dev team that works quicker or harder. And for those who missed the announcement, we'll be releasing a Crimson Desert OST. The OST will feature for free on Steam and will also be released on major global music streaming platforms, so stay tuned. That's cool. Please note that the features introduced today are currently in development and details may change when the update is released. Oh, that's fine. Like, guys, I think the major thing we're still waiting for news about is multiplayer online. I believe that will be coming. And probably New Game Plus, another feature that will be coming. I bet you those come in a DLC of some kind, possibly with an expansion of the overall story. But who knows? These devs, they were crazy, and I remember them saying in interviews before launch that the game was going to be treated like Black Desert Online, and that if the game is doing well and continuing to sell, that they're going to update it like they update Black Desert, which is a monthly update. So I think that they're trying to be different than everybody else and do something different. And I think that the more they update the game, the more that they improve it, the harder it is for the detractors to have any issue with the game. And so I'm just really thrilled to see what comes of it down the line and all of the things that we can see. But now there's, difficulties. You will be able to refight bosses and retake camps. You'll be able to have a difficulty setting, new mounts, new pets, new moves for Utgat and Domain, new armor. Like, these guys are really cooking, and we should really give them their props. So I'm really thrilled to see everything when it comes into the game in the next couple months, and I hope you are too. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. If you found it helpful or informative, please give this video a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.